soft gold settles slowly across the edge of the room. The window keeps the last reflection of evening light. My hands stay quiet against the warmth of midnight air, and silence arrives dressed in velvet calm. Streetlights lean softly across the glass below. A distant elevator hum becomes part of the rhythm. Nothing here asks the night to move faster. Everything breathes in elegant restraint. The mirror catches softness along my shoulder line. Even memory lowers its voice in this light. I let the stillness remain untouched, like warmth folded inside dark silk. A low lamp softens every corner gold. The air carries slow traces of unfinished thought. Outside, the city dims without resistance, and the room keeps its quiet glow. The bass of a late train moves under the floor. Its distant rhythm settles into my breathing. Nothing dramatic enters this hour, only calm stretching deeper into night. I speak nothing and still feel understood. The ceiling holds each pause like soft fabric. A slow warmth lingers near the skin, as though time itself leans closer. Every minute darkens into softer color. Traffic bends faintly beyond the glass. My breath follows the same gentle tempo, and the silence stays beautifully near. Near midnight, the room becomes almost weightless. The shadows settle with feminine calm. I stay inside this quiet without moving, while the night remains smooth and unbroken. The hallway light fades softly behind the door. A warmer shadow settles near the edge of sleep. I listen to the room before I let thought return. Night enters gently without asking anything. The glass beside the bed holds a line of gold. Outside, a passing car dissolves into distance. Nothing sharp survives inside this hour, only softened movement and quiet breath. midnight. The silence folds neatly around each pause, like fabric resting over careful skin. A faint reflection moves across the ceiling. The lamp keeps every corner warm and near. I let the stillness remain unfinished, as though calm itself were enough. Far below, the city changes lanes in silence. Its rhythm reaches here without urgency. I breathe with the softness of that distance, and let the evening deepen naturally. No sudden feeling breaks the shape of now. The room holds every second with patience. Warm air lingers close along my hands, like something gentle refusing to leave. Midnight gathers dark, a velvet near the glass. Traffic bends quietly under sleeping windows. My breathing follows a slower measure, and everything stays beautifully restrained. The final hour arrives with softened edges. Shadows settle deeper across the floor. I stay inside this calm without speaking, while the night keeps glowing in silence. Midnight settles deeper along the curtain line. The room turns blue beneath the lowered lamp. I hear the quiet before I form a thought, and let the stillness enter first. A distant engine fades beneath the street. Soft reflections move across the glass in waves. Nothing asks this hour to explain itself. It simply stays warm and near. My breathing slows against the shape of dark. Even the ceiling feels softer after midnight. A gentle hush gathers around each pause, like velvet placed across bare skin. The chair beside the window holds its shadow. Cold from the lamp bends low across the floor. I leave each unfinished feeling where it rests, without asking it to become more. Far below, the city hums in softened lines. Its movement reaches here without without urgency. I follow that distant rhythm quietly and keep my voice beneath it. The air remains warm along my hands tonight. No sudden memory enters hard enough to break. Everything arrives with softened edges now, as though the room protects the hour. The darker blue becomes almost comforting. Traffic bends faintly under sleeping windows. My breath falls slow between the silence and stays suspended there. Near dawn's first distance, nothing has changed. The lamp still holds a circle of gold. I remain inside this quiet, unbroken, while midnight lingers beautifully. Two in the morning, lean softly on the wall. The lamp lowers gold across the sheets. I wait inside the hush before breathing deeper, and let the room become slower still. A faint light drifts along the window frame. Some distant motion fades beneath the glass. Nothing enters sharply at this hour, only warmth that stays without speaking. My hands remain still against the quiet air. The dark carries softness instead of weight. Even thought arrives in careful silence, like velvet folding over time. The chair beside the bed keeps its shadow near. A muted reflection bends across the floor. I leave each unfinished feeling untouched and let it rest where it belongs. Far below, the city hums more quietly now. Its rhythm barely rises through the walls. I breathe within that distant pattern and keep my voice beneath it. Warm air lingers softly near my shoulder line. Silence deepens into darker blue. Traffic becomes almost impossible to hear. My breath falls slow between each pause and stays there gently. This hour asks for nothing more than stillness. The lamp remains a circle of gold. I stay inside the quiet without moving, while night keeps its elegant glow. The hour leans softer past the edge of two. Warm light gathers low across the floor. I listen before allowing thought to rise, and let the room remain untouched. A passing light drifts slowly on the glass, then fades before it asks to be remembered. Nothing here arrives with sharp intention, only quiet moving through warm air. My breathing settles lower than before. The ceiling holds each pause without reply. Even silence feels carefully arranged, like velvet placed across the dark. The chair near the window keeps its shape. A soft reflection bends along the wall. I leave unfinished feeling where it rests, without asking for another form. Far below, the city turns more distant now. Its rhythm barely reaches through the room. I follow that softness without speaking, and keep my voice near breath. Warm air lingers close against my hands. No sudden memory enters heart tonight. Everything remains beautifully lowered, as if time itself grew gentle. The darker blue begins to feel like comfort. Traffic fades beneath sleeping windows. My breath falls slow between the silence, and stays suspended there. Nothing has to change before the dawn. The lamp remains a patient circle of gold. I stay inside this quiet without movement, of dawn. Gold from the lamp thin softly on the wall. I stay still before another thought appears, and let the silence open first. A distant light moves briefly on the glass, then disappears beneath the quiet street. Nothing enters this hour with urgency, only air turning slower around me. My breathing lowers into softer rhythm. The ceiling keeps each pause without reply. Even memory arrives more gently now, like velvet drifting over sleep. The chair near the window fades in shadow. A muted line of warmth stays near the floor. I leave unfinished feelings where they rest, and ask nothing more from them. Far below, the city hum becomes thinner. Its rhythm barely reaches through the room. I follow that distance without speaking, and keep my voice near breath. Disturbs the calm tonight. Everything feels beautifully suspended, as if time forgot to move. The darker blue begins to pale at edges. Traffic softens into almost nothing now. My breath falls slow between each silence, and stays there, weightless, before the morning fully learns the glass. The lamp still holds a patient circle gold. I remain inside this quiet unbroken, while night fades with elegance. A pale line rises softly near the glass. The lamp still keeps its warmth against the wall. I wait before the morning fully speaks, and let the quiet stay with me. A distant car moves lightly through the street. Its sound arrives already half dissolved. Nothing here disturbs the fragile hour, only air turning silver slowly. feels lighter, kind of calm. The ceiling fades into a softer tone. Even memory loosens at the edges, like velvet opening to light. The chair beside the window loses shadow. A muted gold begins along the floor. I leave unfinished feeling where it rests, and ask no shape from it. Far below, the city gathers quiet motion. Its rhythm returns without insistence. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air still lingers near my hands. No sudden thought arrives to break the calm. Everything remains beautifully restrained, as if dawn learned patience too. The darker blue becomes a softer gray. Traffic returns in gentle scattered lines. My breath falls slow between each silence, and stays tender there. Before the room gives fully to the day, the lamp holds one last circle made of gold. I remain inside this, quiet, unbroken, while morning enters carefully. A clearer light rests softly on the glass. The room keeps traces of the fading lamp. I stay quiet while the day unfolds slowly, and let the warmth remain nearby. A passing sound returns beneath the street. Its rhythm rises gentle through the walls. Nothing sharp disturbs the softened hour, only calm arriving gradually. My breathing follows this brighter air. The ceiling opens into pale gold now. Even memory feels lighter in the silence, like velvet warmed by morning. beside the window holds full shape. A muted line of sun moves near the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest and let them stay unspoken. Far below, the city gathers clear emotion. Its pattern reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains along my hands. No sudden feeling interrupts the calm. Everything stays beautifully restrained, as though daylight learned patience too. The last blue fades into quiet gold. Traffic settles into softer, measured lines. My breath falls slow between each pause and stays gentle there. Before the room becomes entirely day, the morning holds one final hush of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while light opens carefully. A softer glow begins along the glass. The lamp grows faint but keeps its warmth. I stay quiet while the room turns pale, and let the silence finish slowly. A distant sound returns beneath the street. Its rhythm reaches here without urgency. Nothing sharp enters the early light, only calm unfolding gently. My breathing follows the lighter air. The ceiling brightens at the edges now. Even memory loosens into softness, like velvet touched by dawn. The chair beside the window clears in shape. A muted line of gold moves near the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and ask no answer from them. Far below, the city gathers slowly. Its motion rises through the quiet walls. I follow that distance with lowered voice and keep each word near breath. Warm air sudden feeling breaks the gentle hour. Everything remains carefully restrained, as though morning learned softness first. Gray light settles where blue once stayed. Traffic returns in soft and scattered lines. My breath falls slow between each pause and stays delicate there before the room belongs fully today. The last gold circle fades from the lamp. I remain inside this calm, unbroken, while morning opens quietly. Daylight settles softly across the room. The curtain moves with slow, familiar air. I stay quiet while the brightness gathers, and let the warmth remain unbroken. A distant engine rises from below. Its rhythm reaches lightly through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this gentle hour, only motion softened by calm. My breathing follows the clearer light. The ceiling holds a pale gold tone now. Even memory arrives without weight, like velvet warmed by morning air. The chair beside the window catches sun. A narrow line of brightness moves along the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and ask no answer from them. Far below, the city settles into rhythm. Its movement rises steady through the glass. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling interrupts the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though daylight learned restraint. The last traces of blue disappear. Traffic forms quiet, measured lines below. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays gentle there. Before noon begins to change the room, the morning keeps one final hush of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while light continues carefully. Arrive softly across the room. The curtain holds a warmer line of light. I stay quiet while the hour settles, and let the calm remain near. A distant sound moves under the glass. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this brighter space, only motion softened by warmth. My breathing follows the steady light. The ceiling keeps a pale gold tone. Even memory stays light in silence, like velvet warmed by day. The chair beside the window stands clear. A narrow band of sun reaches the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though noon learned restraint. The morning hush becomes clearer now. Traffic settles into quiet lines below. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays gentle there. Before afternoon shifts the light again, the room keeps one last circle of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while daylight continues softly. Afternoon settles softly through the glass. curtain holds a warmer shade of light. I stay quiet while the room grows brighter, and let the calm remain near. A distant sound drifts under the window. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this softened hour, only motion wrapped in warmth. My breathing follows the steady light. The ceiling keeps a pale gold tone above. Even memory stays light in silence, like velvet warmed by noon. The chair beside the window stands clear. A narrow line of sun moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though daylight learned patience. The brighter hour stays gentle still. Traffic settles into quiet lines below. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before the light begins to lean again, the room keeps one last circle of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while afternoon moves softly. Late light settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a deeper shade of gold. I stay quiet while the room turns warmer, and let the calm remain close. A distant sound drifts under the window. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this golden hour, only motion wrapped in warmth. My breathing follows the softer light. The ceiling Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though afternoon learned softness. The brighter hour begins to lean. Traffic settles into quiet lines below. My breath falls slow between each pause and stays delicate there. Before evening starts to gather near, the room keeps one last circle of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while light softens carefully. Sunset settles softly across the glass. The curtain holds a deeper amber line. I stay quiet while the room turns warmer, and let the calm move closer. A distant sound drifts under the window. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this falling light, only motion wrapped in warmth. My breathing follows the softer glow. The ceiling keeps a richer amber tone. Even memory slows inside the silence, like velvet touched by dusk. The chair beside the window gathers gold. A narrow line of light moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though sunset learned patience. The brighter hour begins to lower. Traffic settles into quiet lines below. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before evening gathers fully near, the room keeps one last circle of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while dusk arrives carefully. Blue light settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds the last remaining gold. I stay quiet while the room turns cooler, and let the calm move inward. A distant sound drifts under evening air. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this lowered hour, only motion wrapped in dusk. My breathing follows the fading light. The ceiling keeps a softer blue above. Even memory slows inside the silence, like velvet touched by night. The chair beside the window gathers shadow. A narrow line of dusk moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though evening learned restraint. The final goal disappears from view. Traffic settles into quiet silver lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before night gathers fully near, the room keeps one last trace of warmth. I remain inside this calm, unbroken, while blue hour deepens softly. Evening settles deeper on the glass. The curtain holds a quiet shade of blue. I stay still while the room turns softer, and let the calm move inward. A distant sound drifts under city light. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this lowered hour, only emotion wrapped in dusk. My breathing follows the evening air. The ceiling keeps a darker tone above. Even memory slows inside the silence, like velvet touched by a shadow. The chair beside the window gathers depth. A narrow line of light fades on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though evening learned patience. The final blue becomes more velvet now. Traffic settles into quiet silver lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before midnight gathers fully near, the room keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while night returns softly. Late evening settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a darker line of blue. I stay still while the room grows warmer, and let the calm move deeper. A distant sound drifts under city light. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this lowered hour, only motion wrapped in shadow. My breathing follows the slower air. The ceiling keeps a deeper tone above. Even memory lowers into silence, like velvet touched by nightfall. The chair beside the window gathers shadow. A narrow line of light fades on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though evening learned patience. The final light becomes more velvet now. Traffic settles into quiet silver lines. My breath falls slow between each pause and stays delicate there before midnight gathers fully near. The room keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while night deepens softly. Near midnight settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a deeper shade of blue. I stay still while the room grows quieter, and let the calm move deeper. A distant sound drifts under city light. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this lowered hour, only motion wrapped in shadow. My breathing follows the darker air. The ceiling keeps a softer tone above. Even memory lowers by midnight. The chair beside the window gathers depth. A narrow line of light fades on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though night learned patience. The final light becomes more velvet now. Traffic settles into quiet silver lines. My breath falls slow between each pause and stays delicate there. Before the deepest hour arrives, the room keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while midnight deepens softly. After midnight settles softly on the glass, the curtain holds a darker velvet blue. I stay still while the room grows quieter, and let the calm move lower. A distant sound drifts under sleeping light. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this silent hour, only motion wrapped in shadow. My breathing follows the slower dark. The ceiling keeps a softer tone above. Even memory lowers into silence, like velvet resting over thought. The chair beside the window gathers depth. A narrow trace of light fades on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though silence learned patience. The final silver softens into dark. Traffic settles into distant quiet lines. My breath falls slow between each pause and stays delicate there. Before the deepest silence arrives, the room keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm, unbroken, while night becomes weightless. After midnight settles softly on the glass, the curtain holds a darker velvet blue. I stay still while the room grows quieter, and let the calm move lower. A distant sound drifts under sleeping light. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this silent hour, only motion wrapped in shadow. My breathing follows the slower dark. The ceiling keeps a softer tone above. Even memory lowers into silence, like velvet resting over thought. The chair beside the window gathers depth. A narrow trace of light fades on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though silence learned patience. The final silver softens into dark. Traffic settles into distant quiet lines. My breath falls slow silence arrives, the room keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm, unbroken, while night becomes weightless. "3:15 settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a nearly silent blue. I stay still while the room grows quieter, and let the calm move lower. A distant sound drifts under sleeping light. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this fragile hour, only motion wrapped in shadow. My breathing follows the slower dark. The ceiling keeps a softer tone above. Even memory lowers into silence, like velvet resting over thought. The chair beside the window gathers depth. A narrow trace of light fades on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though silence learned patience. The final silver softens into dark. Traffic settles into distant, quiet lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before the first pale hour arrives, the room keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm, unbroken, while night becomes almost transparent. 3:30 settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a nearly faded blue. I stay still while the room becomes quieter, and let the calm move lower. A distant sound drifts under sleeping light. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this fragile hour. Only motion wrapped in shadow. My breathing follows the slower dark. The ceiling keeps a softer tone above. Even memory lowers into silence, like velvet resting over thought. The chair beside the window gathers depth. A narrow trace of light fades on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though silence learned patience. The final silver softens into dark. Traffic settles into distant quiet lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before the first pale hour arrives, the room keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while night turns almost transparent. A pale line settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a fading shade of blue. I stay still while the room grows lighter, and let the calm remain low. A distant sound returns beneath the street. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this tender hour, only motion wrapped in softness. My breathing follows the changing air. The ceiling keeps a softer silver tone. Even memory loosens into silence, like velvet touched by dawn. The chair beside the window clears in shade. A narrow trace of light moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. For below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though morning learned patience. The final dark begins to loosen now. Traffic settles into softer, quiet lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, stays delicate there. Before the room belongs fully to light, the lamp keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while dawn arrives carefully. Early light settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a warmer shade of pale gold. I stay quiet while the room grows brighter, and let the calm remain near. A distant sound returns beneath the street. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this gentle hour, only motion wrapped in softness. My breathing follows the lighter air. The ceiling keeps a soft silver tone. Even memory loosens into silence, like velvet warmed of light moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though morning learned patience. The final dark becomes a softer gray. Traffic settles into quiet silver lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before the room belongs fully to day, the lamp keeps one last trace of gold. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while dawn opens slowly. Soft morning settles gently on the glass. The curtain holds a warmer line of gold. I stay quiet while the room grows clearer, and let the calm remain near. A distant sound returns beneath the street. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this tender hour, only motion wrapped in softness. My breathing follows the lighter air. The ceiling keeps a pale gold tone. Even memory loosens into silence, like velvet warmed by morning. The chair beside the window stands in light. A narrow trace of sun moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though daylight learned patience. The final gray becomes a softer gold. Traffic settles into quiet, measured lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before the room belongs fully today, the lamp keeps one last trace of warmth. I remain inside this calm, unbroken, while morning opens slowly. Late morning settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a brighter line of gold. I stay quiet while the room grows warmer, and let the calm remain near. A distant sound returns beneath the street. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this open hour, only emotion wrapped in softness. My breathing follows the brighter air. The ceiling keeps a pale gold tone above. Even memory loosens into silence, like velvet warmed by day. The chair beside the window stands in light. A narrow trace of sun moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with a lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though daylight learned patience. begins to fill the room. The lamp keeps one last trace of warmth. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while morning opens slowly. Soft noon settles gently on the glass. The curtain holds a warmer line of gold. I stay quiet while the room grows brighter, and let the calm remain near. A distant sound returns beneath the street. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this open hour, only motion wrapped in softness. My breathing follows the clearer air. The ceiling keeps a pale gold tone above. Even memory loosens into silence, like velvet warmed by noon. The chair beside the window stands in light. A narrow trace of sun moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with a lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though daylight learned patience. The final gray becomes a softer gold. Traffic settles into quiet, measured lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before afternoon begins to lean, the lamp keeps one last trace of warmth. I remain inside this calm unbroken, while noon moves softly. settles gently on the glass. The curtain holds a warmer shade of gold. I stay quiet while the room grows softer, and let the calm remain near. A distant sound returns beneath the street. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this softened hour, only motion wrapped in warmth. My breathing follows the mellow air. The ceiling keeps a pale amber tone. Even memory loosens into silence, like velvet warmed by light. The chair beside the window gathers glow. A narrow trace of sun moves on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though daylight learned softness. The brighter hour begins to lean. Traffic settles into quiet, measured lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before evening starts to gather near, the room keeps one last circle of gold. I remain inside this calm, unbroken, while afternoon softens slowly. Sunset settles softly on the glass. The curtain holds a deeper line of gold. I stay quiet while the room turns warmer, and let the calm return home. A distant sound drifts under evening light. Its rhythm rises gently through the walls. Nothing sharp enters this closing hour, My breathing follows the lowering glow. The ceiling keeps a richer amber tone. Even memory slows into silence, like velvet touched by night. The chair beside the window gathers shadow. A narrow trace of gold fades on the floor. I leave unfinished thoughts where they rest, and let them stay untouched. Far below, the city keeps its rhythm. Its movement reaches softly through the room. I follow that distance with lowered voice, and keep each word near breath. Warm air remains softly near my hands. No sudden feeling breaks the calm. Everything stays beautifully measured, as though evening learned patience. The final gold becomes a velvet blue. Traffic settles into quiet silver lines. My breath falls slow between each pause, and stays delicate there. Before night gathers fully near, the room keeps one last circle of gold. I remain inside this calm, unbroken, while the album returns to